third of the women in this self-defense class are survivors of domestic abuse. Government figures show Kazakh police received more than 99,000 complaints related to family violence last year. Videos like these are common on social media. Authorities and right groups say the perpetrators are usually men and often known to the victim. The UN estimates only 1 in 4 aggressors is ever brought to justice, partly because of the law which did not classify domestic violence as a crime. After beatings like this, the only legal option available to women was a civil suit. But one case has changed that. In plain sight at a restaurant, the former economy minister beat his wife Saltanat Nukanova. She later died from her injuries. The politician was sentenced to 24 years in prison, and after a public outcry, his slain wife Saltanat has a new law named after her.
It was administrative offense, and that's why the need to adopt the law was so urgent, because the victims cannot be protected from perpetrators, from abusers.
This is the spot where Karina's husband used to hit her every time it began to heal. She was in an abusive marriage for more than a decade. She remembers traumatic days, weeks, months and years. Her husband was a diplomat, and she says one of the most painful episodes was when they lived in the United Arab Emirates.
He beat me, beat my sister. My sister shouted, "Karina, run and call for help. I don't have the finances to rent an apartment. The crisis center keeps me here. I eat here, and they provide me with psychological support and lawyers."
Human Rights Watch says the government must do more to ensure women and children are protected in line with international standards.
The new law has been in the works for 4 years, and although the number of abuse cases has risen up to 35%, there are still people who believe that this law would be detrimental to Kazakh society.
Nothing changes with the adoption of this law. Just as the victim had the right to contact law enforcement before, now it's the same, and another law is not required. This legislation criminalises beatings and minor harm, which is open to manipulation.
That's not what these women believe, who had to leave homes and live in an obscure shelter to protect themselves. The children miss their home. But Karina says she'll only feel safe when her ex-husband is behind bars, while other women choose instead to prepare their own self-defense. Osama, Javaid, Jazeera, Astana.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.